Hello, Scorpio. Welcome back to your monthly zodiac readings. This is Raisa here. Glad to see you back again. I hope you guys have had a wonderful month last month and are gearing up for July, as there are many changes up in the cosmos that are affecting us. It seems like I say this every time, but by George, now that I know more about astrology, I see that there's a constant flux up in the heavens, which continually keeps us changing down here on Earth. And maybe some people don't want to believe that, but as a person that studies it and studies a lot, I can see that it pretty much does affect us. Not just you or me, but all of us, because we're all in this together. First of all, if you guys would like a private reading with me, please check my link below. It takes you to my blog, or write to me and I will send you my introductory email. You can also check the eye up there, which takes you to my information page where I have all my services listed. Keep in mind that that page is going to change because I am about to add some new things to it. So do check it out from time to time to see what else I'm offering. I have been following my angelic guidance, which here lately Gabriel has been, or that energy of the Archangel Gabriel has been communicating with me, and a lot of new things that I can begin to do with my artistic talents and my healing talents, which are two talents that I've always had with me, but I tend to shy away from it. I guess that happens a lot with all of us. So this month we're being encouraged to look into our talents. What are they? We're all born with talents, with gifts that are from the divine, and by running away from them is not a way to follow our divine life path, which usually has a lot to do with what we're good at, even if it's just counseling other people. We need to go sit down, invite a bunch of people, and sit there and talk to them, because whatever we're supposed to be doing, we need to follow that. So this month is all about looking within to see what our talents are, because it does help with our relationships with self. If you're happier about yourself, what you're doing, you will be happier with your mates, you will be happier with your family, your friends, people at work. And if you're single, you will attract a mate that's a lot like you, because you're finally doing what you're supposed to be doing. And these are the messages from the angels. They're really like, hey, when are you going to take up what you're supposed to be doing so that you can actually get what you're desiring? Because we all have wishes and desires, but the process, we tend to like ignore it. We don't want to go through all that, so we go in a different direction. Don't bother asking for stuff then. Because you probably won't get it if you don't listen to what they're saying. We're not listening to our intuition, to our intuitive guidance. We're not listening to our guides or our angels. So we need to do that a little bit more in order to achieve the things that we truly want in life. Oof. That's a heavy card for you guys, but it's right in line with your sign, Scorpio. All right. The card that has made itself known for us, for all the readings that I am doing today, is the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands is all about our stability. It's about laying down solid foundations. It's about knowing what our limitations are, what our boundaries are, what we desire in a relationship, so that we can finally get into a committed relationship that does last the test of time, because we finally know what we want. We finally know how we need to lay down our foundations. For some of us that are in a relationship already, you're going to go to a different level. You're going to become more committed. You're going to become engaged. You're going to get married. Some of you are announcing births. Some of you are moving from house to house. You're laying down some really solid and committed foundations. In your relationship. This also represents after the holiday. We are about to experience a holiday. So some of you may meet someone new if you're single while you're out on holiday this coming weekend. That is coming into your life for a very committed relationship. Some of you may meet this person within this month of July. There's a lot of changes with that grand cross that's going up in the heavens right now. And it's all about change, because it's affecting all of the mutable signs in every element. So that tells me that changes are coming. So if there's things that you're desiring, things that you're working hard to achieve, Jupiter is about to bless us, especially if we're in service to others. If what you do is of service to humanity in one way or another, Jupiter is about to bless you, because he's in the sign of Virgo, and it's time to reap some of the benefits of our hard work, people. And I know a lot of you out there, especially The water signs are very committed to others. They're very committed to careers that help others. You guys are very emotional. You're very deep feeling. Therefore, you have to express. You have to get that out and help other people. It's the only way to truly feel like we're doing what we're supposed to do is when we're actually helping others. So our committed foundations are very important this month of July. For some of you, what's happening in your life at the moment is a rebirth. Okay, so you're going to, it's all about rebirthing. It's all about death of the old self so that the new self can come out. You're being called out by your angels, your guides, what have you, the universal energy, to work on your talents, to come out as a person that's coming out of the fire like a phoenix. You're bringing a death to the old self, your old relationships, the things that didn't work in your past relationships, whether you're in a relationship or not. I'm talking to you guys, Scorpio moon, rising, and sun. Okay, because you're being called out by your angels to follow a new path, to follow your calling, to follow your talents, to follow what you truly love to do in life, so that it raises your vibrations. Whether you're in a relationship or not, it's going to help you, because the more you open up your heart chakra, the more happier you are, the happier your relationships are. Family, friends, lovers, etc. Because it's all about change. It's all about being judging yourself for the things that have happened in the past, forgiveness, releasing them so you can come out smelling like a rose. And starting again. This is all about beginnings and endings. It's all about, for some of you, looking for someone that you loved a long time ago, or someone that was in your past, and releasing that. Let the past be the past. Finally overcoming those emotions, those thoughts, those desires for someone that you really truly want, and loving them unconditionally, knowing, okay, I love you, but I'm going to release you. I want you to be happy, and I want to find happiness as well. You were someone in my past, a love affair from a long time ago, or just happened, but you're releasing them because you know that it no longer serves you a purpose to hang on to those emotions, those thoughts, those desires, because they're not coming back into your life. They cannot. It's a judgment call. It's karmic. It already happened. You guys have balanced that karma out, whatever it was, and it's time to release that energy. So you can move forward and be happier, whether you're in a relationship now, or you're single and you're about to meet someone, or if you just started going out with someone. You need to release the past so that the new beginnings that you're in now can actually flourish, can become a committed relationship, long term, someone that's there for the long haul if you will allow it. For some of you, you're going through some very deep emotional judgments or research of yourself, research of your new partner if you are in a relationship, and transforming some of that energy so that you can become a beautiful relationship together, or you can become a beautiful person. Sometimes you can act as your own worst enemy by too much digging, too much intervention, in a relationship where it doesn't serve a purpose. You need to transmute that energy. You need to transmute those thoughts, those negative patterns. So you're changing. Some of you are going to hear some messages that will bring about some change in your life, and it'll be positive because you're moving away from this old energy that's in the past. And you're going to flourish. You're going to become someone new, in a sense, when it comes to your relationships, your partnerships, the people you love, the people you work with, your family members. You're going to be someone new. You're going to take up your sword and you're going to say, you know what? I'm going to cut away with all these things that no longer serve me. Messages will arrive that will change the way that you're thinking, the way that you're moving forward in life, whether you're in a relationship or not. Some of you may actually cut away some of the relationships that no longer serve you this month because you want to bring about change. Remember, that Grand Cross is bringing about change in one way or another, but in the end it will be a blessing, even if it doesn't feel like it at the very beginning. Some of you cut away things, some of you are bringing new energy in. The judgment is being affected one way or the other on your sign this month. Some of you will meet either someone from an earth sign or an air sign, which is the other sign that's being shown here. If you are looking for a new relationship, if you're trying to find a new partner. Those are the two signs that perhaps will have something to do with you this month. The earth sign is going to be very giving, or it's going to be someone that comes into your life to bring about a lot of balance back into your life, Scorpio. So keep that in mind. There'll be a very giving person, someone with some finances that can share with you if you are in need or help or need some help. Someone that will make you even richer than you are already, because they're sharing of themselves, they're sharing of their time, they're sharing of their money with you. So keep that in mind, because it is a blessing, it is a gift. It's not something that someone has to do because it's an obligation. It's something that's happening in your life because they love you, because they care about you. They want to share. Someone that'll want to share their time with you and their finances and bring balance back into your life where there has been no balance because you have been too judgmental. You have been looking into the past too long, and it's not good. You need to cut those things out of your life because right now they're not serving you a purpose. If you are in a committed relationship with someone, you are in a relationship with someone that's very akin to your soul. This is a soulmate that's very important. You need to keep that in mind. You need to cut out unnecessary worries or thoughts or negative patterns from the past so that you can move forward in your life with this committed relationship, with this person that loves you very much, that wants to lay down some solid foundations with you. Okay? This person has brought balance into your life, and you need to keep that in mind. Again, it's a gift. It's not an obligation. For some of you, you're with someone very important. You have a sexual union with them. Honor the place in one another where you are one as an eternal soul. For there you will find true bliss. Scorpio, you are a sign that feels very deeply. And when you are in a sexual union with someone, it's supposed to be a sacred act. It's not an act just for doing, having sex or, self-gratification. There is a union that happens between the two souls. It's magical, it's spiritual. So treat it as such. It's tantric, it's very spiritual. So you guys are experiencing some sexual energy with another soul that's extremely spiritual. It can be very deep, and you need to honor that as part of your relationship. If you guys are single and looking, you're about to meet someone that's very akin to your soul that will take you to new levels when it comes to a romantic partnership or to sexual activity with this person. It'll be something very new and very spiritual and sensual. So it'll be a feeling that perhaps you haven't felt. It's very, very deep, okay? Finances and careers are going to be very important in your life this month. Perhaps some of you are worrying about it too deeply and you're not spending enough time with your partner. Perhaps some of you are going to meet someone special where you work. Maybe you move to a new job or a new person comes in and they're the one that you've waited for that committed relationship for a very long time. If you guys are single and you worry too much about work or you concentrate too much of your time when it comes to finances, you need to start making more time for getting out there, doing things that you love so that you can actually meet someone new, okay? Because someone new is about to enter your life and they're going to be a very good match for you. Some of you need to put a death to the old self. Now, it was funny the way that it came up with your judgment card and the fact that you are the 8th house, the house of death, the house of change. I am learning that endings are merely beginnings. So by releasing some of this old energy, some of these old things that you're going to put a death to this month, you're no longer going to worry about that as much as you have in the past. It offers you up a new beginning with someone that can help you release some of this energy. There's going to be a lot of transformation. Death is all about transformation. The major arcana card that is called Death is about transformation. So a lot of you are going to be transforming that energy that you've had, Scorpio, up to now. Some of the old thoughts, old habits, old patterns, negative patterns. A lot of things are about to change in your life. And you know the things that you need to change to get an answer to your prayers. If you're desiring certain things or, certain relationships or a certain manner of a relationship, you need to change some of your old patterns that need to be broken. You're being judged and you're being called out to make some changes, some serious changes so that you can move your life forward when it comes to relationships. I'm learning that endings are merely new beginnings. So remember, When something ends, you finally release something, it opens a door for something new to come into your life, something that you really truly desire. Okay, so keep that in mind, Scorpio. Some of you have posted a question. The answer is no. Not right now, not for what you're asking for. So keep that in mind, all right, that your answers from the angels is no for something that you have asked. So if there's something you're thinking about doing or whatever that may be, because I don't have the question, I'm just giving you the answer is no to something that you have wanted or want to do. All right, guys, I hope you've enjoyed your reading. I do love you. And know that as above, so below, lots of changes coming up for July. So try to open your heart so that they happen or flow through you in divine timing and with divine love, so that you know that you're growing in the right direction. Okay, guys, I love you. Talk to you again soon. Bye for now.